What is up, guys? Bob's here, back on the Kingdom of Retro Gaming, and today something magical starts. This has been about 6 weeks in the making, and it's going to be my greatest thing. We've got our mega collection here of all our consoles and everything, but today we're going to try something a little bit different, okay? So, about a month ago, this happened. Something fucking wild is happening right now. I was scrolling through Carousel and I found something that I thought, no way, this price can't be right, and second of all, no way my wife is gonna let me keep that in the house, okay? It's a full-blown fucking Street Fighter 2-player arcade machine, and I was like, how am I gonna get this? Our first idea was, our buddy Mark is in the UK at the minute, and he lives in the next building to us. And my first idea was, we get it, we put it in his fucking house, because his family live in the UK at the minute. We put it in his house, and we gift wrap it, so that when he gets home, he's like, what the fuck is this? And he just opens it, and there's a giant fucking arcade machine in his house. And then we thought, okay, but then what if he doesn't actually want it in his house? Like, the joke would be funny, and it's only $200, so worth it. But then we're like, where could we put it? Where could we leave it after that? And then we thought, maybe our local pub. That'd be really cool. We're really tight with the owners and the staff there, so maybe if we ask them, would they be okay with it? And I just spoke to Gary, the owner, and he fucking loves the idea. He said, yep, absolutely, that'd be super fucking cool. So, holy shit, we're gonna see if we can get a fucking full-blown Street Fighter arcade machine. We're gonna go pick it up, get it back to DB, make sure it's all working, then get it down to the pub and hook it up, and then we can just fucking play it at the pub. And obviously it's open to anyone to play, but we'll have a fucking Street Fighter machine that I own in my local fucking pub. Come on, let's take a look. So, here it is. Look at that. 200 Hong Kong dollars. Let's look at these photos. Oh my word. It looks amazing. All the decals, the Street Fighter decals around the sides. Now, I don't know if it only has Street Fighter on it. It doesn't look at it like Skylancer. I think it's got a shit ton of games. But again, we can fucking mod this. Mark is also a bit of a genius nerd. Jesse can help me out. We could mod this to have a fuck ton of games on it, and then we could play, oh my god. We could just have that sitting at our local pub. But I will actually own it. So, good lord, I've hit the lady up in English and Chinese, like, this is available, please, please, please. But she's only been online 21 days ago. So, I need to find out how I can get in touch with this lady off of Carousel, because holy shitballs, do I want an arcade machine so bad. Let's go. So then, turns out I keep getting in touch with the lady, and then her Carousel account gets suspended, which means she can't answer messages, which means basically she's done something fucking dodgy on the site. So I thought, okay, shit. That's out of the question then. So then I start looking at some other arcade machines, like this. But then I thought, they're a little bit expensive. $1,000 isn't too bad, but I was gonna get one for $200. So then I started thinking, how could I still get one super cheap? And then I thought, bing, light bulb moment. Make one yourself. So, for the last few weeks, I've been scouring around for a 22-inch television and a Raspberry Pi 3B, which I can then load up about 10,000 games, whatever consoles I want, up to, I think, PS1. All of them on there, full ROM sets onto the PS1. Then I get a 22-inch monitor, and then I get my buddy Mark, next door, the old handyman Mark, to build an actual shell for it. And then Gary at the pub has said we can leave our arcade machine there. So today, I'm going to go pick up the Retro Pi, the first piece of the puzzle. Hopefully, going to pick up the television tomorrow. And then Mark and I are going to go to the Skip and pick up a load of wood, because we want to make this as cheap as possible. The Raspberry Pi, $200. The TV I'm looking at, $200. And the wood we're going to get from the tip, so it should be $0. Let's fucking go. Okay, team, it is a glorious day here in Hong Kong. It's like 34 fucking degrees. But today's the day we start. I'm going to pick up the Retro Pi to build our home arcade system. Our home arcade system. Let's go. Alrighty, we've made it to Central. It is hot as balls. We are very nearly Jubilee Street. We're gonna meet this man, pick up our retro Pi, and see if we can build our mega arcade. We got it. Raspberry Pi 3B, 200 Hong Kong dollars. Let's go and load this bad boy up and make ourselves an arcade machine. Whoop whoop! So there is a shitload of building work going on around mine and Mark's buildings at the minute. They're renovating the whole thing. You can see good old bamboo scaffolding here in Hong Kong. So we thought, oh, maybe around here there's going to be some wood that we can pinch to make our arcade frame. See, like this stuff would be perfect. So we're having a little scrounge around the backs of our buildings, and I think we may have just stumbled across an absolute fucking gold mine. Check this out. Now, originally we thought pallets could work. There's loads of pallets here. But then we thought it might be a bit of a pain in the ass, and they've been out in the rain for ages. So we went down here and found ourselves some even better looking wood. There we go. Let's go check it out. Boom. Now, all of this is quite thick, perfect thickness for ours, and I'm pretty sure this has just been discarded. It's used, I think it was part of the pallets that they were using, or the trucks, on the trucks to store all of the bamboo. So we are gonna pinch a few pieces from here, get it up to Mark's house, and yeah, start building ourselves an arcade machine. Here we go! Okay, just heading down to pick up the monitor for our arcade machine. My buddy Kit from the pub has got it for me. Hell yes, for free. Just have to pay him a couple of beers. Let's go. 22-inch monitor acquired for the price of a couple of beers. Thank you, Kit, absolute legend. Literally taking this to Mark's house right now to measure it up for our arcade. I live in this building. Mark lives in this building. Fucking awesome. Let's go! Also, I brought beers. So now we're just measuring out the screen on the actual piece of wood. That's gonna go, oh boom, up here on a lean so that you have your screen. Then we'll make sure we leave enough space here to have our two joysticks. It's coming along swimmingly. Screen's in.
There'll be a little bit of adjustment, but
yeah, but that looks good. Little fiddling around. Got the little hole so we can reach the buttons on the back.
Button on, off, up and down, and finger and what's it. And that will go in there.
Oh yes, mate! This is starting to look fucking awesome. Screen in there.
Right, you know that roughly like that.
You gotta screw it in.
And I'll screw it in.
Hell yes. So the screen is in. This is all screwed in now. Now Mark is here just about to cut the top bit to go along here and back there. And then we're almost finished. Just big bits there. Boop. Your neighbours must hate us.
Sadly.
Oh yeah. There you go. Ooh. Is that gonna fit?
Yeah.
Let's get it in. Okay, so we are done for the day. We've got our lid on, we've got our screen in, the whole thing ready to go. We basically now just need one bit of wood there and a bit down the back. But we've got space for the buttons here on the monitor. We're gonna have holes here where the joysticks come through. And then obviously a bit of a paint job. And then there's space in the back for the Raspberry Pi, which will just go down there on that shelf. And then at the top we've got space so we can put some LEDs. This is super easy to take off, so we might even get a neon sign. But right now, for what? We did that in 2 hours? 2 hours work. Oh, arcade machine, looking fucking awesome. Here we go.
Aha. So, last time you saw it, I think it was all fairly well put together. I've gone over it now quickly with a shit ton of filler. It hides a multiple of sins, and also the board we were using is fairly rough. So that will just smooth it out. Get it downstairs. Needs a bit of a sand up, and then give it a quick spray. We're ready for a proper paint job. But it's looking pretty good actually. I'm pretty pleased. Right.
Getting our sand on. Now the lid's on, making it all nice and smooth and sexy, ready for a paint job. Looking BEA beautiful. And this is right where we stole all our wood from. Last little bits. Here we go. Next up, bit of spray paint. So we've done one side and the other. And now these are.
Didn't get any more out of this one. Okay, so I need another what? 4 cans?
How has 2 cans only done that much? That's wild.
Crap, isn't it? Nothing. Absolutely dead.
Ooh.
That's crap, isn't it?
Is that one basically done as well?
You're running out as well?
Yeah. Ooh.
Right, okay, so I need to get. Should have started with there, shouldn't we, instead of doing the sides?
And we're dead.
Done. Right.
2 cans. 2 full cans of spray paint, and we got one side, a bit of the front, and the other side.
Well, not even that completed.
That's mental.